Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat by James Dean. Pete the Cat is excited. He's going scuba diving. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air, and he hopes to see lots and lots of fish. If you are lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete? I can't wait. I never saw one before. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash! Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. He sees a swordfish, and Pete swims out of its way. Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That's not a seahorse, thinks Pete. Pete looks high and low for a seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. He sees a school of fish, and they all look alike except for one. It pops up. It's a blowfish, not a seahorse. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It's an octopus. It has 8 legs. It's not a seahorse. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It's too long to be a seahorse. Oh no, it's too dark to see. How will Pete get out? Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. Pete is out of the cave. Why is it so dark? Pete is in the shadow of a whale. Yikes. Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead, and it takes him to the boat. Pete did not see a seahorse, thinks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. A seahorse, cries Pete. What a surprise. You were with me all along, says Pete. What a very cool adventure. The end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.